Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Many people wish they got more respect. Well, one tactic that can help is something called HUVA. It's an acronym, HUVA. It was developed by Dr. Mark Goulston. He's a psychiatrist in Los Angeles. The moment before you begin a conversation, remind yourself to do HUVA. HUVA stands for heard out, understood, valued, and added value. Heard out. Make the other person feel heard. You do that by not interrupting, speaking no more than half the time, and keeping your utterances under a minute, and hopefully the person feel understood. You do that by nodding and by periodically paraphrasing what they've said. For example, so you're feeling that you're not being judged on your merits. Is that right? Valued. What that means is you make the other person feel you value, or at least are interested in what they're saying. And you convey that by leaning forward, unfolding your arms, nodding, agreeing, amplifying, and or asking a follow-up question. And the fourth, added value. Try to make your statements of value, or at least of interest to them, to the other person. For example, did you make a point that could improve some aspect of their life? Particularly potent can be if your comment was what Goulston calls a plusser. That is, it builds on what they said. Conversely, realize you pay a price for every minuser. For example, yes but, or I disagree, let alone you're wrong. Another minuser is what he calls a topper. That occurs when you say something that makes the other person feel inferior. For example, after he or she excitedly talks about an upcoming camping vacation, you say you're going to Kauai. After a conversation, debrief with yourself and maybe with the other person. You might say something like, I'm trying to improve my conversational skills. Please be honest with me. Did you feel heard, understood, and valued? And were my comments and questions of real value or at least interesting? Whether or not you've asked for that feedback, until you automatically use HUVA, at the end of each conversation, rate yourself good or not good on HUVA's four components. And again, those are heard out, that is, did you hear out him or her? Understood, that is, did he or she feel understood? Valued, did he or she feel valued? And finally, added value. Did he or she feel your comments were of value or at least were interesting? Of course, being respected requires more than HUVA. We tend to respect people who are intelligent, who are kind, in control, and even though it's not valid, who are good-looking. But HUVA is a less considered and perhaps easier path toward gaining respect and maybe even fondness. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and I especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.